Hello, my name is Reese McEwen, and today I will be talking about forensic internships. If I were to choose a random group of people and ask them what their favorite television show was, a majority of them would probably say Criminal Minds, NCIS, Dexter, CSI, all true crime related television. Forensic science has become widely popular as the years progress due to social influence and pop culture. However, forensic science is still a niche major in college institutions and not found often. In addition, forensic hands-on experience opportunities are also very difficult to find outside the college education system. Therefore, for my capstone project as a forensic science student this year, my job was to create a resource page for other forensic science students when looking for internships. So let's get into it. Why should you do an internship? Internships are a great way to gain hands-on experience before you graduate because they boost your resume and your image when applying for jobs, because jobs are looking for any sort of experience that you have related to their career that will benefit them by hiring you. So doing an internship related to your career field is going to have jobs want to choose you over other applicants because you already have that prior experience. And what's really great about the forensic science program is that we have a college course called FISI 495, which allows students to do an internship for credit in replacement of one of the 3 capstones that they must complete before they graduate due to the program's accreditation. The capstone that is to be replaced is the research-based capstone that with the internship, and you can do the internship at any point in your career, no matter where you are at. You don't have to wait to be a junior or a senior to do the internship. You can do it whenever you are able to. But some internships only take juniors, seniors, graduates, depending on what they're looking for in course level completion, but others may also take younger students that are freshmen, sophomore, or even just graduate from high school. It all depends on the type of internship that you apply for. So my capstone materials that will be included on the resource page is an Excel sheet with a list of forensic internships around the nation, about 2 per nation. Not all of the states have 2 internships included, but every state has at least 1 internship that is either forensic science based or forensic related based. And then in addition to the list, there will also be a guide of how to look for internships and where to look for them whenever you are searching to complete one, either during the fall or spring semesters or even over the summer. The guide will also include a list of resources that the IU Indianapolis campus provides when applying for internships, looking for internships, or even just preparing for careers or in research or internships that you want to do before you graduate. So now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the capstone materials. We're not going to go over everything that will be on the guide or on the list, but just a little sneak peek of what is included. So first we have, how do you find internships? So this is just a couple ways that you can do so. So first, when you look for internships, the best way to start is just a simple Google search, because most police departments or labs or any institution that you want to go into, whether it's STEM related, medical related, or even just science in general related, or criminal justice, some institutions will have them posted online for you to easily access. So like I said, any opportunities including police departments, labs, attorney general's offices, hospitals, that anything that provides any relative experience to your career is going to be beneficial. Another way that you can find internships is using online job search engines. So a couple examples on here are Handshake and Indeed. Those are really good resources to use when looking for internships because they provide some that you may not find on a simple Google search. They might not always provide specific internships like forensic science or criminal justice or any sort of medical internship. They are more job related, but there's still going to be opportunities on there. And then finally, another way, once you kind of know what area you want to do the internship in, or if you know of any institutions around that potentially have internships, it's really great to contact them personally, because they might not always have listings on these online job search engines or even on Google. So just because they're not listed online or not listed to the public doesn't mean that there isn't going to be an internship available. So moving on, just a little bit of a sneak peek of what type of internships are on the list. So we've got the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. That is a lab ATF, so you probably have heard of ATF. It's a pretty popular forensic unit that is nationwide. They have a lab internship in Atlanta, Georgia over the summer, and I believe over the fall and spring semester that students are allowed to apply for. The Marion County Police Department here in Indiana also has internships that they provide, lab internships, and I'm pretty sure also just a police department internship. However, these vary a little bit based on whether or not they're going to do it over the summer. That's mainly when their internships occur. It's very much you have to look to see if they're posting or not, or if they're posting the internship, because they might not have it every year. Another department, the Department of Investigation in New York City has a lab internship that students can apply for. I think it's more, they accept juniors and seniors more than these freshman, sophomore classes, because they are looking for specific coursework that's been completed. So like organic chemistry, biochemistry, general biology, general chemistry. And sometimes the freshman and sophomore class haven't completed those requirements, and therefore they won't want to hire them yet. And then finally, the City of Glendale Police Department in Arizona also has a forensic lab internship that students can apply for. So moving on, so that's the guide, a little sneak peek, and also the list of internships that will be on the Google sheet or the Excel sheet. So on the how-to guide, you will also have IU Indianapolis resources. So a couple that are on there are the PREPS office, which is the pre-professional and career office, which is in the School of Science, and it offers advice when looking for internships, applying for internships, resume and cover letter tips. They also provide a scholarship for people who complete internships that are underpaid or unpaid. So this is a really great resource for students to use when they don't know where to start after looking at all of the internships listed in the guide that will already be provided for them. Another good office is the Study Abroad office. If you're looking for experience outside of the country, they are where to go. There's also different types of study abroad programs through the IU Indianapolis School that aren't necessarily internship based, will be a great way to gain hands-on experience as well, besides just doing an internship. The Academic and Career Development office is also a great resource to use when looking for internships just on campus, as well as those cover letter and resume tips and pre-application advice as well. And then the Office of, that is the Office of Student Employment. That is where the internships and the tips come from. The Academic and Career Development office is based in University College, but it's also a good start to look for pre-application tips as well. And then finally, we have just a couple of resume and cover letter tips that these resources will most likely give you whenever talking to them, but also just a good start whenever you are wanting to apply. So a couple are for your resume, making sure that it's short and straightforward. You don't want to have too much detail or too much excess information on there that strays from what you're trying to apply for, and making sure all the information on there is relative to the internship or position you're applying for. making sure that you submit all work experience that is related to this application or just in general on your resume so that they can see what you know how to do and what you don't know how to do. Another good thing is to keep your skills section of your resume related to the position you're applying for as well. For cover letters, they should state why you're interested in the position and why you would be a good fit, because that is you representing yourself and trying to tell the internship coordinator why you would want to be there and why you would benefit their institution through your help. And then adding some previous experience on your cover letter, not all of the experience that you're going to put on your resume, would help them kind of get a look into what your resume will say. So giving them a little sneak peek of what you have done and then what they will find on your resume that is also attached. And then more tips, like I said, can be given by any of these resources on the IU Indianapolis campus, as well as the resources that will be added to the guide for the forensic students that will be posted for them to access. So internships are a great way to gain hands-on experience, and they're sometimes very difficult to find. So this resource page that I have created is hopefully going to benefit the forensic program and students that want to gain that hands-on experience before they graduate, and it's really something that they should do. It will 100% boost their image and their resume and get them one step further into the door of finding what kind of career they want to be in and gaining that position when they're applying for jobs in the future.